sent up 5 members just to defend against that Bjergsen split push. They ended up getting the kill on him. Wicked died in the end because of Godbro. I was a little confused why he was ulting up there, but he stayed alive anyways. They got a middle turret off it. They got the inhibitor turret very low. A smart play overall by the Wolves. And this game is not over at all.
You're not wrong with that one.
Well, I mean,
it's definitely...
It's an EG game, first of all, but it's still very close right now because the split push is working out so well for them.
Yeah, it is, and you're exactly right with that, and Zed has been making waves in his top lane. Yeah, okay, he's got caught out there as we are going to see them going onto it. Varus ulti goes down. There is the ulti out of Xinjiao with a laser comes across. Godpro and Svenskeren both going very low. And where's the damage from Copenhagen Wolves? Snoopy was down to half. Finally, they focus on Yellow Pete, who almost took Svenskeren with him there in the end. But almost is not good enough, and that's a 1-for-0 dangerous dive coming in from EG that costs them.
Yeah, that was such a ballsy play out of Wolves in general, just to engage upon that. I didn't really expect EG to continue to go for it, but they pick up that kill. Bjergsen was very close to being up, but they didn't care anyways. So now we have, we're 31 minutes into the game, Joe. We have really long death timers now. I believe Yellow Pete had about a 40-second death timer right there. It's getting to that point where if you do get picked off, the other team can make a huge amount of plays.
Oh, there's a laser coming in here as well. Grepo might be in trouble. Bjergsen actually going to go down towards Frog, and Godpro actually going to be stuck in there as the Zhonya's is used, and the Cataclysm comes down. But here comes the test from the side. He's managed to get away as Jarvan dies. Wicked going low, but they don't follow in from that one. And that's another 1-for-0. Bjergsen, how did he get out of that one alive? And I just want to point out from that last fight, the test killed Yellow Pete and got the 500 gold bounty.
Wow, that's a really good point to mention, because that's a lot of gold he needed to get back in this game. And I really want to know, did Bjergsen eat his Wheaties today? Because he has been playing phenomenal in this game. He stayed alive with a sliver of health, was able to escape, and now apply pressure onto this bottom turret. Every time he ults in on Frog, he's forcing him to use that Zhonya's, which makes him vulnerable because you have to use it before that timer runs out. And if you're in a bad position when you have to use it, you're going to die from the Zed ultimate, or you're going to die from the team being right on top of you when you got the Zhonya's.
Yeah, and I wrote this on Twitter earlier that Wolves are looking impressive, and they're showing another great performance here from this one as we see Varus goes back home, picked himself up the Infinity Edge, and we are, by the way, bang level on gold. 32 minutes in, 8-7 in kills in favor of the Wolves, 6-5 in turrets in favor of the Wolves. You know, this is their game right now.
And what's something that just happened, we see the Wolves just did, Bjergsen picked up the blue buff away from EG. He picked up his own as well, so now Froggen doesn't have that cooldown reduction. He doesn't have any cooldown reduction at all in his items. He's going to be hurting, or not hurting, he's going to be not hurting, that's the point, in these fights, because he won't have that ultimate up quick enough.
Well, it'll be hurting, but only once, I think, is the problem. Rather than maybe more times if he had that cooldown reduction coming in. We've just seen Bjergsen push that top lane out. Middle lane going to be pushed through here as well. What are EG going to go for? Bjergsen has just picked up a last Whisper. He'll be added into the Black Cleaver and Blade of the Ruined King that he already has. Shen, Randuin's Omen, Sunfire Cape, I mentioned already, the Locket, and the Aegis for Xin Zhao. Overall, you know, the plays that they've been putting together here, Copenhagen Wolves, they're worthy of a 5th spot.
Yeah, I mean, even higher than that potentially, because they're taking on a number 4 team, but was pretty much the 2nd team in Europe over in Season 2. And the split push, I was really skeptical about it at first, but it's been working out just perfectly for him. We do have Ichi though. They're going for a 5-man push, no, a 4-man as Krepo finally does join in with a 5-man push onto this mid turret, and they could lose inhibitor.
Here comes Cataclysm, but Varus turns around. He's got Wild Growth on him, but he's caught in there. He's going to go down to Froggen. They can't afford this to happen here, Copenhagen Wolves, but nonetheless a good move from EG. They're going to put the pressure on towards that inhibitor turret. Bjergsen is still going, but this inhibitor is going to go down. Godbro is trying to push the bomb. EG are going to keep going for this one. We are going to see Godbro come back. Bjergsen is going to keep going. And Svenskeren dives in there. There's Stan United coming in. He's going to be pulverized. The taunt comes across, but they've already lost one Nexus turret here. Can they hold on to the second one? They turn it around. Snoopy going very, very low. Can they get in there to finish this one off to Fischio? Going to get the slowdown. Svenskeren dives in towards Krepo. There's the knock-up. Taunt comes in onto Wicked as well. They're trying their best to run away. Krepo uses the flash to gain some ground there, and they keep going. They keep dashing in there. But here's the laser turning it around. Godbro going to die, and now Svenskeren in trouble as Snoopy turns it around, and this is going to be surely a death for Bjergsen. He doesn't get a kill either on his way, and Yellow Pete just about surviving it there, right in the end of things. That's 2 men down. EG are still very low here. I don't expect them to go in yet. They're going to turn around and run for it.
What a crazy battle of action right there. We saw Bjergsen's pushing that top lane, but they realized, crap, we have to get back. They're pushing our Nexus. They can't easily take it away. They were able to get the top inhibitor turret, and Bjergsen, when he did back, unfortunately didn't have home guard boots. He might have been able to get up there to pick up a kill or two, but as you're seeing right now, EG going for Baron, and this should be a free Baron, but it looks like the Tess and Svenskeren are coming around to kind of contest it here.
Yeah, they're going to come in there. Is Crepo waiting inside of the brush. The laser going to come across the side. The Test going low. Snoopy is still low, but he's going to escape for now. Svenskeren going to be chased down. Varus locking them up as he's already dead. The ulti's still running there. Well, they keep going on to Baron. No, they back away from that. Svenskeren and Deficio coming back in. What a crazy turn this game has taken.
And the point of that entire engagement right there, they lost 1 member, but they kept them off Baron. That was the key point. They don't want a Baron up 5-member EG team coming right at them, or it will just dominate them. So now the Wolves, they have the Test down. Bjergsen is finally back up. Looks like he's starting to finally build a little bit tanky here as he has that Ruby Crystal, but still the Wolves, they're in a very sketchy spot at this point. And we see EG, I mean, they were so low after that fight. They had to back out, even though they were kiting perfectly. Bjergsen just, if he was, I have to say, if he had home guard boots and came in there a little bit quicker, I think they could have aced EG.
And I don't know if, I actually just rewinded on your PC there to see how Yellow Pete stayed alive at the end there.
Hit a ward,
Yeah, he lifesteal off the ward. Pretty sick.
Right,
pretty sick stuff. So we are going to see Dragon going down now by Evil Geniuses. Let's take a look at where they are. The crowd are in full singing mode. It's the guys with the pig head singing. They're leading the chants here inside the Zenith Arena. Well, this turning out to be an absolutely brilliant game. As that blue buff going to be gifted over to Froggen. Now is in the process of breaking things down on where we stand. 11-9 in kills to EG. 52.3 to 51.7 gold. Nothing at this stage. 7-7 in turrets. We're almost 40 minutes into this one. I'm not sure if you really want to answer this question, Jason, but who's in the lead right now?
So we have a game going on here, Joe. in the lead, I will give it to EG, and I will try to give you my thought process behind that. They got the middle inhibitor down. They got 1 Nexus turret down. If Bjergsen ever goes to split push, they can barrel down that mid lane as long as they keep the top lane pushed out, barrel down the mid lane, and finish the game. So they pretty much denied that split push capability out of Bjergsen until that inhibitor comes back up. And that's really going to create a lot of problems for Wolves because that's what's been working so well for them this entire game.
So, Baron is available for the taking. What are we going to see? Flag comes down into this corner brush. That's going to give vision for EG. They know that Copenhagen Wolves are coming across. Bjergsen going to get caught. There comes a laser, but he's expertly dodged that one, and they turn it around. They're going for this one. In comes Stan United. The Varus ulti will lock Snoopy down. His polymorph, he's got nothing to work with there as the Randuin's Omen is used. Are they going to go for next? Svenskeren taking a lot of damage. Crepo is low in the middle of them as well. There is the ultimate, the Cataclysm, locking them up, but EG are all super low in this one. The Test is full HP there at the back. He's doing a lot of damage, but they dive in. Pulverize will knock him down. Double kill. Can he lifesteal it back? No, he can't. Wicked is now chasing down Deficio. He's 1 of 2 men left alive. Shen is running towards middle. Froggen will try and head him off, but Wicked should be able to lock up this kill here onto Deficio. Yeah, he's going to go top side to try and delay this for as long as physically possible, but there are super minions coming into the base here. They're going to be focusing on that Nexus turret, the single Nexus turret that's left. They're going to look to maybe finish this one out. Deficio's still in the bush. Wicked goes in there. He will pull him off. Kill him, goddammit. He's actually just holding him back. He doesn't want him to get the respawn coming in there afterwards. This is smart play from Wicked. Froggen, in the meantime, is going to be on the Nexus itself. Godbro going to get locked up by him. The inhibitor respawns in behind him. I can't believe that that's happened here. Godbro is going to get locked up once again. He's still chasing in towards Froggen. He finally killed Deficio off, by the way, in that top lane in the end. Froggen is going to die. No, he's not going to die. Godbro is still chasing. Here comes Bjergsen. There's the laser coming out, but Bjergsen will get the kill. Oh, my days.
What the hell just happened, Joe? With a long fight happening at Bay. I guess we can start there. We had Svenskeren and Godbro just tanking up the entire enemy team of EG the entire time. Yeah, Bjergsen coming from the side, never got a good position off of that. So a 3-for-3 trade, but Deficio, I mean, he had to have been the inhibitor respawn was the MVP of that entire fight, but Deficio delaying Wicked long enough just to keep them pushed away. Wow. The inhibitor respawning, saving the Wolves. They probably thought the game was completely over right there, but they were able to turn that around, was able to keep their own base alive, and now are pushing down this middle lane.
I'm glad you remembered what happened at the start of that one, Jason, because there was too much awesomeness for my brain in that one. So, Copenhagen Wolves, they're pushing here up that middle lane. They need to be really careful now, because one mistake and it really is game over for them. But, I mean, we're 40 minutes in now. A mistake for EG can do the same. And look at this. Copenhagen Wolves have started off the Baron. Do they fancy their chances here in a fight? It looks like they do, but EG is going to be pushing straight down the middle. Wolves have to make a choice and make it now. We've already seen 2 of them recall. Third man recalling, but Wicked is going to be going in there. Snoopy will follow, and the rest of the team coming in. Froggen is a little bit further behind from this one, and I think Wolves are in a position to defend it. Crepo's going to try and push this top lane out for now, but they've managed to get in and catch Wicked. Bjergsen is onto Froggen in the middle lane as well, by the way, but Snoopy is going to go in here. We're going to see the fight kicking off on 2 angles. Can they get in and get the kill? Snoopy going low. Snoopy finished off by the test. The Svenskeren and Godbro going on towards Wicked. Will he escape? No, he probably won't in the bottom side. And on the top side, Froggen is the last man alive almost here. It's only Crepo, but he's been focused down. This is not good for Evil Geniuses. They've not lost a single man. They've hardly lost any help. Froggen, from being the man that could have won it if it wasn't for that pesky inhibitor, may be the man that has to save them now.
They have the time to, I think, take this game right now. The middle turret is so low at this point. They have 50 seconds left on the general members of all of EG. Froggen is the only one to actually kind of defend this with the ultimate go to push the lane out a little bit, but Bjergsen, that last fight, so well played. He kept Froggen out of the fight the entire time, but just his presence, and Copenhagen Wolves were able to capitalize off of it.
Bjergsen going straight in onto that top inhibitor. The inhibitor turret is going to be down here. It's the test that takes that one. Middle inhibitor goes down. 5 seconds is the spawn here for Snoopy. Copenhagen Wolves are going to back away from this one for now. They can go for Baron. They're definitely healthy enough. They've got the spawn time, and Froggen, though, has a laser, and we know how devastating he can be with that at any kind of range. Will the Wolves go for it? Will they set themselves up a trap? He stood right on top of a ward right now, which Froggen may make use of here in just a second. Luckily for Bjergsen, he's backed away. Dragon's coming up in 10, but who cares about Dragon? Not me. And I don't think either of these teams either right now, as we are seeing them waiting. There is the Demacian standard coming in. They've seen the test. They know that Copenhagen Wolves are around here somewhere. And they back away. What are EG going to do? Are they going to go straight down middle again?
The thing is, the Wolves, they have to back out right now. Godbro, he needs to heal up. He has the ultimate to get it if he needs to, and he has the home guard boots, so right when he gets back, it'll be fine. But we have a bottom wave push up on that turret for the Wolves. Baron is just being stood around by, actually, no, reduced to EG, finally going in for a start on it. Bjergsen's actually moving into the base right now. Could he go for a backdoor?
Well, Bjergsen is going to at least try and finish off this third and final inhibitor. The turret has got nothing left. EG has to back. They're not going to take Baron, and I think Bjergsen's going to have this inhibitor away. This is going to be a completely open base here for Evil Geniuses, but with those home court boots, they come in. Wicked gets in top of him. There's the laser. Bjergsen down to half. Flashes out. Yellow Pete uses a collateral damage, but can they chase in? Wicked's going to keep going. In the meantime, Wolves are over by the Baron. They've started that off, but Bjergsen is still very, very low. He needs to back, heal, and get back out there as quickly as he can, but Wolves are going to take the Baron. 43.5 minutes into the game, and now... Well, now what, Jason? You tell me.
Exactly. We have Bjergsen. He has those home guard boots. We have 5 members now of the Wolves finally with this Baron buff. The items really don't even matter at this point. It all comes down to position and how they set up this entire fight. The test is, in my opinion, completely going to out-damage Yellow Pete with that % health damage. He has the Last Whisper on top of that and the Infinity's Edge. He's getting so much protection as well. And Svenskeren and Godbro can tank so much damage that EG can put out. Froggen doesn't really... The damage he has at this point doesn't really matter because everyone else on the Wolves are so tanky. As long as the test can dodge that light binding, they can just destroy EG at this point. They have 2 inhibitors down. They have the bottom inhibitor open. It's already low on life. And this is honestly Copenhagen Wolves' game to lose. They can just keep all those lanes pushed in, and they will have a giant advantage in these fights.
Wolves now, they're going towards that bottom side of the map. Those super minions starting to stream into the base. The Wolves, Baron buff on. There's the Oracle Elixir used to get rid of that EG